hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day it is for you. I hope you're having a great day. You don't know how long I sat at my computer trying to come up with a creative intro phrase that isn't blatantly the same as someone else's. But anyway, today I'll be showing you my top 10 B-sides from this month, including my reasoning behind them. This list was quite long when I first started making it, so I decided to add several honorable mentions near the end of the video, so stay tuned for that as well. A short disclaimer that these are just my personal opinions and I am not a music expert in any way. I just enjoy talking about music because it's something I'm passionate about. Music taste is always subjective and you can of course disagree. Now let's proceed with the video. I hope you enjoy. Starting off with a bang, at number 10 we have Troll by IU featuring Dian from her new full album titled Lilac. IU stated that she wanted to step away from her personal style of composing and have this album created from the point of view of a producer instead, therefore explaining the several new musical styles and elements this album has that her previous albums, such as Love Poem and Palette, did not. One of the newer sounds on this album, Troll, is by far my personal favorite. When I first heard it, I immediately noticed how much it sounded like a Dian song, which is why it came as no surprise when I found out that he co-wrote it. This chill R&B song combined with some elements of reggae sprinkled throughout makes for a perfect, relaxing, light-hearted masterpiece. IU always finds featuring artists that gracefully complement her airy, elegant voice. The carefree banter she and Dian exchanged in the song while pretending to be an on and off couple through the lyrics is adorable. The build-up intro leads to a satisfying bass beat with background vocals that sound heavenly. I really like that IU's background vocals continue into Dian's pre-chorus as well, and the bridge that is sung together is mixed perfectly. The highlight of the instrumental is definitely the offbeat staccato piano chords, giving the song the reggaeton incorporation. Although I was thrown off by the abrupt ending the first few times I listened to it, I find that it seems to fit the song's spontaneous rhythm now. We waited a long time for an IU-Dian collaboration, and wow, did they deliver! The song went immediately into my study playlist, and I could not have asked for better. At number 9 is no other than 2021's powerful rookies, Purple Kiss, with their B-side Skip Skip. All of the members are credited on at least one song on their debut mini-album, Into Violet. They really shocked me with how experienced they seem despite just recently debuting, and I'm really excited to see where they're headed in the future. Skip Skip is a well-structured pop song with hip-hop and trap beat elements. Gong was credited as both a co-composer and a co-lyricist, while Chain was credited as a co-composer and Yuki as a co-lyricist, most likely writing her own rap. They sing about being confident in oneself, stating, "Everywhere they love me, I know I'm so hot. Wherever they like it, I'm so used to this feeling." I won't lie, I thought it was a bit bland and too generic the first few times I listened to it, but it's grown on me a lot. I think the vocals in the pre-chorus really convinced me otherwise, and I find myself vibing along with the chorus much more now. The highlight is definitely Yuki's rap in the second verse with her unique vocal tone and the little video game synth in the pre-chorus instrumental. This song is groovy and has surpassed Hello as my favorite on the mini. Props to the members for writing such a great song. I'm an action figure, you know I'm an action figure. Jumping on stages, outrageous. Now, at number 8 we have Action Figure by wayv from their new EP Kickback. I have lots of mixed emotions, shall we say, of this song. Action Figure is a hip-hop beat mixed with a brass instrumental and several other interesting elements such as trap and Latin influences. When I heard it for the first time, the intro definitely caught my attention with the unique scatting sample of percussion, but sadly the rest of the song didn't live up to it as it continues into a somewhat generic trap beat. According to the official description, the lyrics of Action Figure convey the message of an action figure protagonist who leaves behind hopes and dreams for others and persists on protecting them, despite feeling melancholy due to the frigid reality of a lack of freedom. The lyrics were definitely an original idea, but what threw me off about them were the so drippy parts sung by Hendry, Winwin, and Lucas. It diverted from the actual message of the song and made it sound more like a sexual song rather than a song about freedom. The bridge, intro, and choruses make for the strongest parts of the song, and I think I can live without the post-chorus. The only reason this song is here is because all of the complaints listed actually grew on me quite a lot. The verses flow well to me now after listening to it 10 plus times, and the so drippy lines don't sound as disconnected as before. A somewhat messy delivery of a great idea, but nonetheless my favorite song on the EP. Number 7 is Yummy by 2020's Girl Group Rookie of the Year, Weekly, coming back with their new mini album titled We Play. There's many things I love about these girls, but what I love the most is how refreshing their concept is. Schoolgirl concepts used to be quite popular in K-pop, but now lots of girl groups are going for girl or teen crush instead. So seeing a cute, fun, light-hearted concept like Weekly does is a breath of fresh air. 4 of the songs on this mini album are high-energy ones that I greatly enjoy, but the one that stood out to me the most was Yummy, the intro to this album. Yummy has bouncy bass that is complemented with several brass samples in the chorus. The lyrics are encouraging, with them singing about never giving up no matter what others say and what the circumstances may be. The second verse with Zoa and Jiyoon's raps is outstanding, as well as the crescendo pre-chorus, sung with beautiful vocals and the ahs in the background. The chorus makes me want to get up and dance, and I was blown away by the powerful ad-libs in the ending chorus, showing us how much potential Weekly has. This song is extremely catchy and had me hooked from the first listen. Justin Bieber should take some notes. At number 6, we have 1+1 by Pentagon off their mini album Love or Take. This comeback is special to me as well as other universe because Jinho and Hui are now both serving their mandatory military service. I'm so glad that Hui was able to record for this album before departing though. Love or Take is a newer direction for Pentagon's music, taking a much more laid-back and relaxing approach rather than strong and anthem-like Dr. Bebe, with all of the songs having elements of funk and R&B. My favorite is 1+1, a cute and groovy love song with a satisfying beat. Woo Seok is credited as a co-lyricist writing about being in love with your significant other and spending time together, declaring, "Today feels good, I want to hold your hand, your charm is beyond limit in my eyes, when the flower leaf flies by and covers your eyes." The intro with the few guitar plucks make for a perfect start, and the background vocals throughout this entire song feels angelic. The chorus hits perfectly, and all of them singing together really sells the lovey-dovey vibe of the song. Hui's ad-libs in the ending chorus is the icing on the cake. My only complaint is that it's a bit too short and doesn't hit the 3-minute mark. I would have liked it if the bridge was a bit longer and more impactful, but otherwise, this song is a masterpiece. A lot of people overlook Pentagon's B-sides, and I have a feeling this song is going to be swept under the rug as well, but I'm going to promote it as much as I can.
Oh, I thought I'd turn into a sort of don't mind. What I did was scribble just to tell myself I'm fine. I'm getting no part of me myself.
As I will always say, sometimes choosing simplicity is better than going all out with a track. At number 5 is One More Night by K-R&B singer Damien from his single album A Blue Not Blues. Written by Damien himself and fully in English, this song is an emotional piano ballad talking about a messy breakup. Damien's beautiful vocals are definitely the highlight, with his addicting vocal tones shining through as he sings the heartbreaking chorus.
One more night for all our lies. One more say to close our days. If I be him, you be her. It won't be hard to last. One more day for all our times. I know we're gone, but gone surprise. Let's be brightly said. Live this mess. Wore my name the last.
It's a shame that he's still so unknown in this industry. His songs are some of the best K-R&B songs I know of. One More Night is just another masterpiece to add to that discography. I was extremely indecisive as to where to put this song on the ranking and eventually decided that 4 is satisfactory, not too high and not too low. Take Me Home by ateez is from their latest EP, Zero Fever Part 2, the sequel to Zero Fever Part 1. This album is their weakest overall so far, I would have to say, but whatever they're lacking in it is made up for in Take Me Home. I would listen to the other songs if it came up in my playlist, but Take Me Home is a song I actively seek out to listen to, especially when I'm in the car. Take Me Home is an experimental dive into synth pop, which has gotten more popular in K-pop lately, with sentimental R&B elements that are enhanced by the saxophone solo at the end. This is definitely a throwback to the 80s, strongly reminding me of Blinding Lights by The Weeknd and La Di Da by Everglow. The lyrics convey a saddening atmosphere that is perfect for my mental breakdown playlist. No one here, no one, not anyone, nobody cares about me. That cold look you give, that gaze you give, make tears in my eyes. I could feel the emotion in everyone's voices, from Mingi and Hongjoong's raps to Songhwa and Jungho's vocals in the chorus. The bridge tops off the second chorus perfectly, with a nostalgic breakdown and Mingi and Hongjoong's powerful voices over Jungho's falsetto. The saxophone solo is the highlight that gave me goosebumps the first time I heard it. That was a brave experimental choice that played out perfectly for ateez. Take Me Home is undeniably one of the best ateez B-sides so far, if not the best, and it just makes me more excited for more synth-pop songs by them.
All because of you. Another story that's sad and true. I can feel the pain, can you? You had to be the one to let me down, to cut me through.
Just like I stated for One More Night by Damien, sometimes simple is best. Gone is the only B-side from Rosé's debut single album, R. If you listen to the instrumental, the song itself is very simplistic that you would say it's boring. Simple guitar chords and a few melody plucks at times. But put Rosé's emotional voice on top of it and you have yourself a musical gem. Premiered at Blackpink's The Show online concert a few months back, I'm quite confident that we all fell in love with Rosé even more when we heard her pour all of her emotions into this song. The lyrics are detailing the aftermath of a messy breakup, with Rosé weeping, "I just want to be the one, but to you we're already done. Tell me why'd you have to hit and run me? Now I'm all alone, crying ugly." This song is proof that songwriting doesn't have to be complicated to be meaningful. Rosé's voice is one of a kind, and YG really hit the jackpot when they found her.
Every time that I cry, my tears don't ever dry. 머문지 찔러가는 낮과 밤. 너를 그만큼 더 몰랐던, 너도 빠져버렸던.
As the runner-up, we have Cry for Love by Baekhyun, off his new mini-album titled Pambi. All 6 tracks are emotional R&B songs exploring different themes of love. As someone who's liked Baekhyun's music from the beginning, this album makes me emotional knowing that it's a gift to his fans as a farewell gift before he leaves for military service. I have nothing but positive comments for each song on the album, but Cry for Love caught my attention the most. I really enjoy how prominent and clear his voice is in the song instead of being drowned out by the instrumental, emphasizing the raw emotion in his vocals. With lyrics written by Kenzie, Cry for Love explores the sorrow that comes with loving someone so much that it becomes unhealthy. As sung by Baekhyun, every time that I cry, my tears don't ever dry. Lingering days and nights pass. I didn't know you as much as I thought, but I fell too deeply for you. Was it really love? The low-key beat in the verses complement his lower tone there perfectly, and I get chills down my spine when he sings the I Cry for Love part in the post-chorus. The runs in the bridge and the ad-libs in the ending chorus makes me want to ascend to the fourth dimension and never come back. Another best-selling album by Baekhyun that does not disappoint. I don't love you anymore. Wow, where to even start with the song? I shouldn't be surprised by woodz' musicality at this point, but I still am. Everything this man puts out deserves to be put in a museum on the highest display because they're works of art. Touche is one of the two B-sides on this new single album titled Set. It seems that woodz has mastered IU's art of choosing the perfect featuring artist to complement his voice, in this case, Moon. Touche is a sultry R&B song with Latin influences spread throughout, with woodz and Moon co-writing the song together. The mesmerizing guitar strums in the verses and choruses have me obsessed. The ending is a perfect breakdown with even more guitar strums that leave you craving for more, which is why it's perfect for my 4 a.m. playlist. The lyrics depict a couple falling out of love with each other because of their differences, and wow, do they make that sound like a good thing here. I am completely blown away with woodz' vocal color in this song, from his whispery low tones saying touche in the chorus to the falsetto vocalization right after to the airy background vocals. And of course, the song would not be as good as it is without Moon's verse. Her unique tone enhances it even more, and her vocal run right before the second chorus has me on the ground. woodz never comes to play when he's writing music. In conclusion, Cho Seung-yeon can paint the Mona Lisa, but Da Vinci can never write touche.
사랑 가득한 눈을 보여줘 미안 세상은 그렇게 모든 순간 너는 나의 one day 세상 제일 소중한 No fire 길고 좁아 빨리 서줘 You baby you baby So baby I love you 오늘 밤이 외롭다면 모두 아프냐고 honey 그저 더 깊이 잠들기를 헤엄쳐.
That's all for today. This video took me a surprisingly long time to edit and record, but I do plan to make this a monthly series. I tried my best to be as professional as possible and did put a lot of thought both into the script and editing. If there's anything I can improve on for future videos, please feel free to tell me. Secondly, I want to thank a few K-tubers that has successfully gotten me to start doing K-tube content because I was inspired by them. Laura, also known as Jacoby, Elena, also known as Pardon Cookie, Bloopy, also known as Park Sung-hwa's Belly Chain, Lily, also known as Softyeon, Q, also known as Kiho's Filter, Heya, also known as Forever Minho, Hannah and Ngop, also known as Chenji, and Blue Orangeade. You're all so nice and kind, and your editing as well as taste is just immaculate. I hope y'all never change. Don't forget to hydrate, eat enough food, and get enough sleep. I love you and you're always worth it. Bye!